people, I am in Düsseldorf, Germany. Just got here yesterday from Holland on the train. What a long train that was. It was a very boring long train with a whining little German kid next to me going, "Excuse me, shut up, you little bastard." I'm in Düsseldorf and I've had a little meeting this morning. Speaking of meeting, this video is sponsored by my company, APHscience.com. We are the leading supplier of supplements in Europe. Yes, Europe. I'm branching out onto YouTube, so we're doing a little bit of ads here and there, and I'm going to be vlogging me going all over the world, talking to clients, etc. But I also get drunk and go to sporting events and see where the day takes me. Today's a Friday. That means I can have a beer. I make sure that I don't have a beer from Monday to Friday morning. So Friday afternoon, Friday night, I'm allowed a beer. So tonight, we're not going to football. We're not going to a boxing match. We're going to something I've never been to before in my life. We are going to an ice hockey game, and it's a local rivalry that's here today in Düsseldorf. It's Düsseldorf ice hockey team against Cologne Sharks ice hockey team. So that's going to be really good. The ticket was like €75, so it best be good for that price. I paid less than that to go to good football matches. So, and speaking of football, tomorrow I'm going to the Cologne game as well, and they're known to have amazing football fans. Are they going to be better than Feyenoord? Highly doubtful, I don't know. It's really bad that I'm going to compare every single football fan and stadium to that amazing experience in Feyenoord. But tomorrow is Cologne, today is ice hockey. So shaggers, let's get into it. Through the streets of Düsseldorf. I was here for the Euros, like I said, and this was packed down here, full of fans, full of people going mental. It was obviously sunny then. It's absolutely pissing it down of rain at the moment. It's just not enjoyable when it's this wet. There's only one thing in life that's good if it's wet. A water park. They're really good. Oh, there's an Irish bar. Well, you know what I'm getting, don't you? A fucking Guinness, let's go. Came out of there, a bit dark and dingy, I didn't fancy it to be fair, and there were like 7 French guys just fucking screaming and shouting. It's only early afternoon, I can't be dealing with that to be fair, and there was just one Chinese lady working behind counter, working behind bar, so look, not being racist at all. Usually when people say I'm not being racist, that usually means they're about to be racist. But she didn't look like she was pouring a good Guinness, to be honest with her. The head on it were like some of the spots I used to get when I had acne. You know what I mean? So nah, that wasn't for me. But there is another one on the left-hand side up here called Fatties. Now that's more me. I can see why it's called Fatties though. McDonald's, KFC, fries. I imagine there's a Burger King somewhere. Literally is a Burger King right in front of me. So that's probably why it's called Fatties. Down here on the left. So let's bounce in there. Hey, there's one that's bouncing here. Oh no, just loud music. There's 2 people in there. Look like there were loads of people in there, but there's not. In fact, there's absolutely nobody there. I'm actually looking forward to the ice hockey tonight though. Never been to an ice hockey game in my life. I wonder what it's like. I wonder if it's got any form of atmosphere. All I know is I used to play NHL when I was a kid on ice hockey on PS1, PS2, I don't know what it was. I used to love it. The Detroit Red Wings. Fucking played as them all the time. And all I know is that they're like a scrap. And I love a scrap. If people don't know, obviously people don't know me, I'm on fucking YouTube. But my background's boxing. I love boxing. So, oh, this Irish pub looks good. The Irish pub. So it's not called Fatties. That must be around another corner. Yeah, it's there. Fatties is on that corner. So I'm gonna go in here instead. We'll have one in here. That German guy there is coming on to me. I think he's coming on to me. Touched me a little bit too much for my liking. I might have to drop him. So I'm in the Irish bar. Obviously, gotta have a Guinness. It's Friday, I'm allowed to drink. But it wasn't just me that weird guy was touching it by. He was touching my shoulder at first, and then he touched my arm. We're all right with that, and then touched my leg, and I went, whoa, don't do that again. And then he kind of touched me when he was talking to me. I'm like, fuck's sake. And then barmaid just told me then. sorry for him being so enthusiastic. He's been doing it to her as well. I was like, oh, I kind of annoyed that he were doing it to them. That felt a bit used. Thought it was just me who were doing it to, but it's not. He was doing it to loads of people. But anyway, this Irish bar's wow, really good. I bet this is buzzing on an evening. But they've got 4 dartboards. And I've just got myself some darts. I've got a dartboard in my office and I practice every single day. And I love my darts. So I'm gonna have a little round the clock game on my own. Is there anything more sad than playing darts on your own? No, I think going to the cinema on your own might be sad. I ain't done that yet. Or maybe sat on YouTube, maybe dick in your hand, watching me. Well, it's happened again. I got pitched. Just couldn't do it. Squeaking away in his little Skoda. Ended up going to the Irish bar. I was supposed to be going in there for one beer. One beer. And I ended up staying in there for 5. Cheese on wheels. I got informed by the barmaid at the Irish bar. Says that this is a local derby and they hate each other. Like, I didn't plan this, by the way. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to go to this ice hockey game. I just were coming to Düsseldorf for a meeting, and now we're gonna go to Cologne. I was like, let's see what's going on. And it turns out they had an ice hockey game. Cologne Sharks versus Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf are not doing very well this year, but the team is full of Canadians and Americans. A couple of Germans in there, but it's mainly Americans and Canadians. Who play in these two teams, and they hate each other, and it's a rivalry, and I'm going to it tonight, so I don't really know what to expect. In fact, I've got no clue whatsoever. I've never been to an ice hockey game. So, do they sing? Do they chant? Do they have... I just don't know what to expect whatsoever. The only thing I've ever been to is football games and boxing events, that's it. So I've stayed at this hotel before. If I check in, it's called Karat Hotel or something. Like 2 minutes away, it says. And there's a kebab place that's like gone viral all over the internet, and in fact I think that might be it. Here it is, Shawarma City, there it is, that's the one, that's the one. And there's always a queue outside, and there you go, look, the queue outside. I managed to, there it is, my hotel's there you go. And it was that place there, there's always a queue outside it. It's cash only as well. And I went in there and I had no cash, and they gave me one for free. They gave me a shawarma for free. I've been waiting for my phone to charge, so I went downstairs without my phone and GoPro for a drink. Went to have a beer. And by the way, the reason why I'm recording next to the fucking door is because there's actually no light. Like, there's no actual light that you can turn on in this room. There's no light. There's just that light, and then there's some night lights. That's going to be all right to sleep, but not when you're trying to record a fucking video. Anyway, girl behind the bar, there was this Danish guy came up and asked for 4 Captain Morgans. Just straight Captain Morgans, no mixer, no nothing. She showed him the, you know, the shots. You know, when you pour a wine, it's got like the big one, and you turn it around the other side, it's got the shot. And she said, do you want 2 of these in each one? He said, yes. And then she poured them, which would have been 4 shots in each one. And then he was like, no. Translation issue. So it turns out, anyway, I ended up getting a free Captain Morgan's, double Captain Morgan's for free. Because I helped out. I went, no, he don't want that. He wants this, he wants that. So if you're ever here at Karat Hotel in Düsseldorf, there's a lady who gives you doubles for trebles and quadruples. So if you ask for 4, you'll get 8. Strong. Should have got a mixer. No, it's not for me. That was really bad. That's going down the sink. No, absolutely not. Towel. So I've just made it to the PSD Bank Dome. There you go. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Unbelievable. I don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect at all. I've never been to an ice hockey game in my fucking life, but this looks absolutely amazing, to be honest. This dome. Can't wait. There's a bit of boxing going on there as well. Look at that. Oh, it's not, it's MMA octagon. But look at this. Jesus Christ.
Wir haben es gerade 1 Minute 35 sind gespielt. Es gibt eine Strafe gegen die Kölner Haie.
That's amazing.
Winner bekommt 2 Minuten.
Fucking unbelievable. Wowzers. Look at this. Düsseldorf just scored as well when I were in here asking where my seat is. I don't even know where my seat is. I've just asked about 6 people who don't even know where my seat is. I got in, so I must have a seat, but I don't know where it is. I've literally no idea where I'm supposed to go. So you don't know, I don't know, look, she don't even know, I don't know. I got a ticket. My ticket is there. That's my ticket. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Speaking to 10 staff and I have no idea where I'm supposed to fucking go. Right.
This is the Degetref. This is the Degetref.
This bit?
Yeah,
So I go through there,
the Degetref.
standing.
Our ticket from stadion. Also, ticket from Degetref. This Degetref. Our ticket from arena.
Like I've got a ticket to where? To standing up and watching the game. No cunt can speak English. I mean, this cunt can't even walk. Look, it looks like he's been bummed by a black guy. 75 euros gets you unlimited drinks or something in the stadium, but not a ticket to the ground. But if you go on the actual website and you translate it to English, it says standing view only, which I presume meant you don't get a seat, but you're standing. You know, like we do with football. Well, I had all security staff, every single fucking one of them come up to me then afterwards. There's only one woman who could speak English, and then I was like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and just drink? Is that what you want me to do? So the 75 euro means that I get to sit here and watch the game there on the screen in the ground when the dome is behind me and the ice hockey rink is behind me. That's it. 75 euro for that. And you don't get a full beer, you get this. This is, I'd love a dick like this, girthy, but this is not a beer. But it let me into the main ground. I scanned my ticket, it let me in. But they said they shouldn't have let me in. But it scanned on their little machine, it let me straight in. I got a beer, and then this was €9, like they did at Euros, and you return this and you get €3 back. And I said, all right, well, I need to go back through there and get my €3 back. So you're not permitted to go back through there. I'm like, but they've let me in that bit. It makes no sense, the whole thing's stupid. And it looked amazing as well. I walked in and it was so good as well. That little bit, that little snippet that I did, so good. And the fucking little wet end over there, 4-stone wet through, little cunt over there. Like, can you not film in here, GoPro, no filming? I went, right, I'm filming myself though. Is it permitted to film yourself? No, you can't use your GoPro in here. I went, well, why did they not take it off me? Because they touched me on the way in and they saw my GoPro. I literally had 6 or 7 security guys around me then, and I felt like just getting my camera out and just going, what the fuck's the issue here? What are you gonna do? Fucking launch me out? I don't care. But obviously first quarter's over now, so every single person who's in here right now have paid 75 euros on top of their ticket to come in here and get unlimited drinks for however long. So this was permitted until 11:30, so 4 hours you get of unlimited drinks for 75 euro, which I think is pretty good. But that doesn't include your ticket. But on the website, it doesn't even fucking say that. So you go on the actual stadium website, you buy a ticket, you turn up to the ground, they let you in, and then they don't let you in the arena. What a load of bollocks. It's the PSD Arena, and I've got PTSD just fucking being here. PSD Arena, if you want to come and watch a fucking ice hockey game, you have to book 2 separate tickets. One for your seat, and then one to go in the bar. It's a fucking... Right, so, these 2 amazing gentlemen, what's your name, Andreas. And
Alex.
This amazing gentleman here, what a legend he is. He has just said, I can go watch the second quarter in his seat. So he's airdropped me his ticket, so I'll be able to get through the security. What an amazing guy. Seriously, honestly. Fuck the video, I don't care about that. What an amazing guy you are. Just to let me watch it. I was going to be sitting here watching the game and getting my tiny beers. Wow. You weren't joking, these are amazing seats. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm sat with Alex, and obviously Alex's friend has let us have this seat.
Yeah, enjoy.
This is unbelievable, fucking hell. Look at that. Do they fight like they do in the NHL? Do they fight? Do they have a fight?
Yeah.
Do they fight? Do they? Incredible. So I've only got this seat for 1 quarter, which I don't care, it's amazing. So I get this seat for 1 quarter. Thank you to the guy that's given me this. What an amazing man. What an amazing man. Oh, oh, oh. You have to be crazy to be a goalkeeper, no? You have to be crazy. So from having no ticket, I'm sat on the front row. From having no ticket, I'm literally sat on the front row watching this. It's absolutely insane. A shout out to Alex. Yeah. Shout out to these boys who helped us. What a guy. What a couple of guys these are. Düsseldorf have just scored to make it 4-3. Look at that. Look at this. I've seen one! My first ever ice hockey goal I've seen! Yes! Thank you so much! Thank you! That's the end of the quarter. I'm gonna go back up to my the thing that I paid for. I saw 2 goals, one by Cologne, one by Düsseldorf. Unbelievable little atmosphere though, to be fair. Absolutely crazy. I'm back sat in my VIP area thing, watching the game on there. So I watched 1 quarter, second quarter. If it weren't for Andrea and that Alex guy, I mean, God knows, I'd have kicked off before I walked out, honestly. Typical English. I'd have just fucking gone, fuck you and fuck that, and I'm gonna drink all your beers and I'm just gonna go fucking mental. But they came over and they asked if they could sit on my seat, because obviously I'm sat on my own and stuff, so they came and said, are these seats free? I'm like, yeah. And they said, have you enjoyed the game? I'm like, I've not even watched the fucking game, mate. They can't watch the game, because they explained the situation. And then obviously he offered me my seat, and then he said, oh, the good seats. And I expected them to be in the gods, or at least a few rows back or whatever, but turns out front row fucking seats, man. Just shout out to Andrea and shout out to Alex, his friend who I sat with. But Andrea, what a guy he is. What a fucking dude. The game is absolutely crazy, by the way. Ice hockey's mental. If you want to play ice hockey with a fucking nutcase, these Canadians and these Americans that play this game are absolutely off the tits. It goes fucking mental. This game is mental. I didn't see a fight. I don't think they fight as much as what they do on the old school PS2 NHL game where you could actually fight each other, but this, apart from that nonsense then, well, that nonsense that happened with the tickets or whatever, it has been a cool experience. I would recommend it to anyone, but make sure you go on the website and actually get it translated properly and pick a seat, because when it says view only standing, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean standing and you're in the ground. It means you're only in here, you're standing, getting a beer. That is it. That's all you pay for. It's fucking wrong. The whole thing's wrong, but it is what it is. I got to see the game, I got to experience it, and I got to experience it on the front row as well, which is incredible. Which is all thanks to Andrea. So shout out to him, shout out to his friend, and I'm just gonna sit here and get pissed, and I'm gonna watch the rest of the game.